gotta get my bottle out. I left my bottle, honey. Hold on.
You got 2 minutes.
Go ahead now.
This bottle is green, so you can't really see. You can't really see.
Where you get green from?
Green is in the bottle. That's why you can't really see it. Isn't it green? It look green. I don't know.
I don't know.
Whatever.
It might be. What's up, Simpsons? I ain't even gonna lie. Y'all see them? All right, man. What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's
Baby,
up?
we alive. We alive. Listen, we got a lot going on this week. We got a whole lot going on this week. I got my hat just in case I sweat, because I got a lot of shit to talk about. So
All
look here.
right, let's do it.
While we get started, let me just tell you first of all, everything over here, if we're talking about a certain subject, it's allegedly. Allegedly, that's what happened. Don't sue us. We ain't got no money over here yet. Not yet.
We broke.
Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce my family, because we's all family over here. Yo, Foxy, what's up?
What's up? What's up, everybody? I am Foxy, and I want to introduce my daughter, Chris.
Hey everybody, I'm Chris. I'm gonna introduce you to my cousin, Dale.
Hello, everybody. This is Dale. I'd like to welcome you guys to the show. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to have some fun. We do have Net that'll be popping in a little bit with, you know, how she does. So she'll be here in a little bit.
She'll be here in a
Let's do
little bit. She gonna be crunk. So what's up?
Yep.
What we gonna do
Yep.
first? What we do every week is we have a wine. Okay? We have a wine. So we're gonna go ahead on and get into this wine. Listen, I already been drinking. I got half a bottle. Dale, go ahead and tell them about this wine I've been drinking on, because it's good. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so this wine, it is La Duca Imperial 1917. It's a Rosa Imperial semi-sweet. Let me see if I can show the bottle. You see the bottle?
Yep.
Okay, so this wine is 5% alcohol, so not a lot of alcohol in it. It runs under 12 bucks. You can find it at Total Wine, but I also found another website that you can find it at, It's called Instacart. Have you guys heard of Instacart?
Yep.
Okay,
Mhm.
so you can find it at Instacart as well. So we're gonna sip on this wine, let you guys know how we feel about it at the end of the show. But yeah, this is supposed to be like a sweet wine. I could tell when I opened it, it's kind of bubbly. Did you guys notice that when you opened it, it had a little fizz?
Yep.
So yeah, so we're gonna drink on that. We'll let you know how we feel about this wine, like we always do at the end of the show.
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. We gonna go ahead and put it on. And listen, I already been drinking. Don't even much worry about me. Y'all play catch up. Now, on our next topic, we gonna bring in my girl. We do some. Oh shit! There go my girl. What's up, Ned?
Net. All right.
Sorry, y'all. I had a family emergency I had to handle real quick, but you know, okay. Oh, I got a visitor.
Oh, listen, we gonna move on. Come on, Chris. We got some celebrity talk this week. What we about to do? What? Oh shit! We got him going on. What's going on with him, Chris? What's going on?
So I don't know if y'all been following the T.I. and Tiny situation, but it's been more girls that came out, and this just happened recently. I want to say like Tuesday, their lawyer came out to give a statement that they wanted to say. At this point, it's about 30 women that have
Wow.
accused. And the allegations they range from like rape, trafficking, drugging. This last lady though, she said back in 2005, T.I. had made her take a pill and took some white substance off of his finger and made her take that. And then when they got back to the room, they forced her to have sex, but she was too intoxicated to give her consent. Now, this is the same girl who also came out and said that they trafficked her in Nevada and California. So they made her have sex with other people.
Oh.
So I honestly, when I was looking into this, I just recently found out too that they don't even know who these women are. These women have come up anonymously. They haven't released their names. So T.I. and Tiny don't even know these women. The only woman they know is the very first woman who came out. The other 29 of them, they haven't released their name. They fear for their lives or whatever is going on. So they don't even know. They can't even basically what T.I. said is he can't even give you the evidence to back up that he hasn't done anything, that they haven't done anything, because he don't know who they are. So he can't even explain that. He can't even explain his situation.
Right.
Wow.
So
It looked like y'all said T.I. and Tiny should have made them sign an ND. And the crazy thing is, the girl who came out, that very first girl, she did sign one. She did sign one.
Here's my thing. If how you don't need anything to prove your innocence if you didn't do anything. So why you need to know who it is to prove that you're innocent, that you didn't, there's no the sexual allegation.
But wait a minute.
You don't need to know who it is.
But wait a minute, because now see, y'all, I can't quote scriptures and laws very well, but everybody has the option to face their accuser. So
I get that. But he doesn't need evidence. He doesn't need to know who it is to defend himself, is what I'm saying.
Yes, he does. He's saying not that he doesn't know who it is to defend himself, to give you evidence that he didn't. So if Keisha is saying that I had
if he got dates, he can prove where he was at that particular time. That's all he needs. He don't need to know who it is.
But if it's this girl named Keisha that you did bring to the bedroom, you need to be able to let them know everything that happened in there. And if they got video or pictures, he can produce those. Oh, well, this is Keisha video right here.
All right, here we go. Yolanda says, we all know what's going down at certain parties. Come on, y'all. Y'all know.
Yeah.
You know. You know.
And my thing is,
Exactly.
these times he made her take a white substance off his finger. You know that was coke. Let's not be stupid now.
Whoa. Maybe my mind in the gutter because I thought it was sperm.
You thought it was what?
I did too.
I thought it was sperm.
Really?
I thought it was coke. Oh, y'all mind is in the gutter.
Y'all is crazy.
I thought it. Hey, listen.
Get with you.
I'm just saying.
That deal.
So,
Lord.
do y'all think he's lying or telling the truth? Let's just take a poll. Who think that they're lying by saying that they didn't do anything?
I think they probably did. But I think a lot of these women, it was consensual. I really do. I don't think that all 30 women was forced. I mean, it's T.I. and Tiny. I mean, it's not like they, thugs and gangsters and stuff like that. So, I mean, I just think a lot of these women, they did agree to do that. And then now, since that first woman came out, everybody else is trying to get in on the cash. That's my opinion, though.
Okay.
I just think that's just the entertainment industry. Like, I just think they have these women and they, it's automatically, you automatically think it's about to be, they about to have sex with them. You hanging out with all these celebrities. Like, that's guaranteed. So now he gave you an ecstasy pill and he done made you take coke and he, like, come on. You know what all that is leading up.
Yep.
I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm somewhere in the middle because I feel like if you do what you want to do, you're adults in a marriage. But if you're gonna go out here and you got these extra thrills that you're gonna bring in the bedroom, there's consequences to it. You had to know that this could possibly happen, and this is the results. Because
that's why I feel like they got videos and pictures because they had to have known this was going to happen. So they had to have something to back them up. If they can let a Indigo, a NDA pack go to the court and nobody, get any charges and they can still get their charges, they gonna have to back something else up. They got something.
Yeah. Now, The Simpsons said the woman aligned just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Okay. Just a little bit. They might be embellishing the truth.
And Carlos says, who put sperm on a finger? Listen, my mind was in the gutter. I thought maybe he had that, and then he said, here, put that in your mouth.
That's just terrible.
I'm sorry.
That's just terrible.
Put kind of freaky.
Yeah.
Put that in your mouth.
Yeah.
That's
in your mouth.
Really freaky. That's freaky.
That's kind of freaky there.
That's very freaky. That's like,
oh my God.
Overboard.
Hey, they say, the Simpsons say, cocaine is a hell of a drug, see? See, you gotta understand what you're messing with.
Right? That's Rick James.
It's a hell of a drug, baby.
I'm telling you.
This is what I think, and I'm just gonna say it like this. In the case of T.I. and Tiny, I believe they are lying.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
I think they're lying.
If T.I. and Tiny, if they invite you anywhere, don't you automatically be like, oh, they just want to fuck? Because they got that stigma in society. Like, they are the couple who have threesomes with people.
I didn't know that.
What?
I wouldn't have thought that either.
I thought Candy and Todd, because they got the dungeon, but
no, T.I. and Tiny.
I didn't think that.
Ain't nobody trying to sleep with Tiny?
Simpsons, I think that T.I. and
They've
Tiny
been busy lately.
are lying, and I think that they have been doing stuff with these women. And I think they because T.I. has a complex, and I wasn't even gonna say all this. T.I. has a complex where he thinks he's right, and some people think he's a narcissist, and I think that he did this thinking that he would get away with it, and I think he got caught. I said it.
Now he does have a king complex now, like he's king, like he's superior. He does have that, but
I mean, but is it confidence or is it a complex? I mean, because there is a difference.
Yeah.
Is it arrogance or is it confidence?
it might be. It's just
Okay, so wait a
confidence.
minute. Vel said, if a couple invites you over to their house, what else do you think is going to happen?
We're gonna have dinner. We're gonna play a couple of
play
board
poker.
games.
Right?
We might have a few
regular.
drinks, but I'm definitely not gonna end up naked and getting some sperm off their finger. No,
Oh,
that's not gonna
But
happen.
that's not a regular couple. If you go to Mrs. and Mrs. Smith's house, and it's been known around town that this is the swinging married couple, and they invite you over, that's what you're gonna think.
I ain't going.
I'm not going either.
But if it's just
I'm
a regular couple that you ain't hear nothing about, you ain't gonna think that. I can't believe y'all didn't know that T.I. and Tiny, that's what they do.
I
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. But now that I know, ask me would I go if they invited me.
Would you go? Will you go? Will you go? Tell us.
Would you go?
I plead
go?
the fifth.
I think she'll go. Wow. You never know.
I heard he got a hook.
Oh Lord.
That's
Come
the
on
good
now.
stuff.
Come on now.
Not a hook.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Look, tell me more.
Where'd you hear that from? Good Lord.
Tell me more.
Wait a minute.
Come on.
Wait a minute. The Simpsons say if T.I. and Tiny invite the Simpsons over there, we taking our clothes off.
Right.
Mine
Wait a
staying
minute.
on.
Hold on, because Judy Friday said T.I. paid for that booty. He got receipts.
He got
You got
receipts.
receipts on that booty.
He just might. I mean, you know, is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch tonight? No, baby, you gotta choke me. I like being choked, but I like being choked, but not tonight. I plead the fifth.
Oh.
Okay, listen, I ain't fooling up with y'all. We gonna move on, but I'm gonna tell y'all, to me,
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
they lying. Period.
Yes.
Period. Listen, we're gonna move on to sports, baby, because I got some shit for y'all tonight. I got the shit tonight. Okay, look here. First things first. I gotta do it. I don't want to do it, but you
Do it.
Okay, listen here. Tonight's sports. The name of tonight's sports. I gotta explain myself because some of y'all in them comments and in our inbox, y'all be getting on my nerves. So, listen here. Tonight's sports is called I Had a Praying Grandmother. Huh? She prayed.
Grandma.
Her name was Lillian, if you want to be exact, but I had a praying grandmother.
Randy Lily.
Don't you talk about my grandma, because I will get you. Understand that. Now, I know some of y'all might be saying you shouldn't put sports and prayer together. I know that's what you're saying. But you put sports and gambling together, huh? Ain't that what you do? Don't judge me. Judge your pappy. Judge your pappy. Don't judge me. I'm going to do what I want to do. Now, I'm going to tell you this here. Before I get in here. I'm S-ing it. Let me tell you what that means. Type over there. Somebody type over there. S and S. I'm saved and I'm secular. Did you hear me? I'm saved and I'm secular. What that means is
You're lukewarm.
sometimes, so you wrong. Sometimes I cuss a little bit, huh? And sometimes I drink a little bit. But I love the Lord a lot.
But I'm
Okay.
confused though.
Don't be confused.
Wait.
You're
What
lukewarm.
this got to do with basketball?
This is what you don't see. You ain't paying attention. We gonna talk about it because Grandma prayed. And just in case y'all tried to tell me I can't pray and do sports, I'm saved and I'm secular. Listen here, Netta.
Okay.
Understand this, Netta. I need your attention because people gonna try to judge me. Jesus turned water into what?
Why?
Come on with me. So can't tell me what I can't do, because I know what I can do over here. Now let's get started. I just had to give y'all my claws because y'all come up in them inboxes sideways. I don't like it. So look here. First person we're gonna talk about tonight is Mr. Roy Williams. If you don't know him, let me tell you about him. He is the head coach of North Carolina State up here in Chapel Hill that's near me. He has been the coach for about 18 years. Some of y'all can keep a job for 18 days. He's been the coach for 18 years. He has now retired. He is moving on. He's moving out of the way. He's going to let somebody else get in there. Now listen here. I'm pretty sure that his grandmother, because see, we're talking about grandmothers. I'm pretty sure that his grandmother is very proud of him, and I'm pretty sure she is in heaven. And on today, Mr. Roy, we are going to tell you goodbye. I could care less because you are with North Carolina. But it's okay, y'all. He leaving us. He gone. I don't care. Bye-bye. See you later. Next on our agenda, we're going to talk about, now Netta, you bought me out the last time when I was talking about March Madness. You told me it wasn't March no more. Okay. You called me out. Cool. We're going to call it the NCAA tournament. Is that all right with you? I had to get the word out. NCAA tournament. That's what we're going to talk about. Now look at here. I want to talk about this young man right here. Now y'all see him? His name is Jalen. On April the 3rd, Jalen played. He is the player of Gonzaga. They were D1 undefeated. Huh? They were undefeated. D1. He went up against, if I'm not mistaken, UCLA. Now y'all see him with his hands in the air.
Yes.
It looked like him is giving the glory. Him number is number 1, the Alpha and the Omega. Played the other night. Yes, he did. He played the other night. Now, y'all, let me show y'all what happened, because I believe that somebody was praying for this young man. Now, here we go. Now, I ain't never called no game, but I'm going to call this one. Here we go. We got 88-90. Y'all see it here? 88-90. They going up the court. They going up the court, and they going real slow. Must be my system. Why you moving so slow? And this young man is going to go, and he's going to make, he missed it right here. He missed it. He going to go get his own rebound, and he going to make it. And if you see right here, Gonzaga gets the ball, that right there, he's going to take the ball down, and I promise you the Alpha and Omega went up, and what? He made it in. Y'all listen. Gonzaga won that match at the buzzer damn near. Okay? Made it through.
Wow.
They went on to the finals, and here comes these young men. It was Gonzaga and Baylor. Okay? These young men right here. Somebody got up in the upper room. And they won. They won, y'all. You got to give it up for them. They beat them so bad, I went and made a fish sandwich. I went and made a fish sandwich. They beat them by, I think, about 18 points. And listen, this is your NCAA champions of 2021 with the COVID and the vaccine. You gotta give it up. You gotta give it up for them. And look at here. This one right here. How many fingers do y'all have?
Oh, Jesus.
You should have 5.
Tyson bit his finger off.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am. You should have 5 fingers on
Wow.
the MMA fighter. His last name, because I can't really pronounce his name, sounds like Plez. Okay? He's only in his 30s. He got in the ring to fight his opponent. And I don't know, y'all, if it was a diabetica and diabetes took that finger, or if it was arthritis and Arthur took that finger. But baby, he got his ass kicked because the finger is gone. It's out of here. It's out of here. Listen, grandma gonna have to explain what happened to that finger when she gets to the bingo hall. Cause
did they find the finger?
I think they did finally find the finger. But the thing about it is, he did not cry. He did not cry. He took it like a soldier in the army of the Lord. But he
was on the points.
So was the finger bit off?
No.
Yeah,
It didn't bite the finger off. It just, it just fell off? Like
I don't know what happened to this man's finger, but it's gone.
It just looked
Some
1 minute,
voodoo
next minute it's gone?
I don't know if it was already loose, if it was diabetica, or if Arthur came and took his finger.
Fingers
If
don't
it was
get
already loose. Right. If it was already loose.
Don't fall off.
But something
Let me
happened to his
tighten
finger.
mine up real quick. Tighten my fingers up.
Something happened to him. So
checking mine, making sure I got all 5. Ain't none loose. I'm making sure ain't none loose.
listen,
Lord.
over here, he is
Loser.
he's a loser. He lost over here. We done with him. We gonna get him off our screen because
Bruh.
and let me show y'all his face. I didn't show y'all his face, but this is his face, and they taped up his hand right here, and they had to get him on out of that ring because he got beat. He got his ass beat, and we gotta go. We can't. We're not even going. Have y'all been in the fight and lost something before?
I ain't never been in a fight.
Like
You ain't never been in a fight?
I done been in a few fights. The only thing I've lost was jewelry. I ain't never lost no limbs.
Sometimes hair, clothes.
I ain't lost no hair. I just lost jewelry.
Like,
Well, listen. We're going to move on. We can't hear you. What you say?
I took a life.
You took a life. Oh my God.
That's allegedly.
Listen. I'm back to my same topic as last week. The topic that I did not want to have to talk about, but we have to talk about it anyway. To the viewers, if you don't know who we are talking about, just ask us and we will tell you who we're talking about. If I say Mr. Watson, I ain't talking about Randy Watson. I'm not talking about him. Sense of chocolate. Mr.
Randy Watson would never.
He
would never.
Listen, Mr. Randy Watson is an entertainer. And he is now international because he went to Zamunda. He is an international entertainer. This is not who we're talking about. I'm going to need y'all to ask questions. We're not talking about Randy Watson, okay? Thank you very much. We are talking about this Watson. This Watson is Mr. Deshaun Watson. Now, I heard that somebody was looking for him, and the people that are looking for him, some people call him the police. They're going to investigate him. The police. Some people call him the one time. But over here, I like to call him the po-po. And the po-po is looking for Mr. Watson. Now, Mr. Watson, we're going to need you to, call on your grandma. We're going to need you to call on your grandma. We're going to need your grandma to come in, and we're going to need for her to say you a good here prayer. Okay? We're going to need you to say a good prayer because I don't know how he going to get out of this. But they are opening up an investigation on Mr. Watson. How y'all feel?
I'm sad.
I'm sad too. It's terrible.
Sad.
Them Jezebels better not be lying.
15.
What you say, Nat?
I said them Jezebels better not be lying.
But it's two more that have now come through. It's two more of them that have now come through. And I don't know how to feel about them. I don't know.
That's a lot.
I'm sad because I mean he had a good future ahead of him, and even
Right.
if he didn't do it, or if he did do it, like if he didn't do it, like he still will never die down. Like this will still follow him throughout his life.
Yeah.
That's just it's crazy because then now I keep thinking like, dang, like your daddy ain't teach you the game, like he ain't teach you how to cover yourself, how to, you know what I mean? Like all these women not for you.
No.
Right.
I don't know. It's just sad. I just wish he didn't have to go through that.
Now,
But at the same time, if he did do it, you know,
Shame
that's
on
fucked
him.
up. Right.
Right.
now, do we know who accused him? Like, were these African American women or Caucasian women? Do we know?
I think one lady came out today and gave a press conference, but I wasn't able to watch it.
Okay. Okay. Well, the numbers are going up. They're going up, and we just gonna keep watch out of it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, he gonna need his grandmother.
He gonna need a praying grandmother for real.
If he needs the saints of old is what he needs. That's what he needs. He needs the saints back then. So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see, but we're gonna move on, man. We're gonna move on. What's up, Kim? What you got? What you got
Yo.
current events?
You've been keeping up with current events. Anybody out there that's been following the Chauvin trial? So this is day number 9 of the trial, and today they actually put on medical experts, and the medical expert have actually said that 4 minutes before Chauvin got off of Mr. Floyd's neck, Mr. Floyd had brain injuries. So that pretty much debunks the defense of the drugs and alcohol that could have killed him. So let me just read you just a little bit. Okay, what the medical expert says. Let me see if I got that. Do I have that? I don't know if I have that. All right. Thursdays, this is according to the New York Times. Thursday's testimony included medical witnesses who helped underscore the prosecution's claim that Mr. Floyd died from being held down by Mr. Chauvin, not drug use, as the defense urges. So they said that I didn't get to watch it today, but they said that the medical examiner or the medical expert, gave detailed information as far as what happens when someone put their knee on your neck, and he gave blow by blow of what your medical state would be in that case. So I had to work, and I couldn't watch it like I wanted to today. But I will just say this to end it. Two things. One, security is tight at the Hennepin courthouse because they fear that it's going to be a riot, and they should. This trial is so high profile. I don't think there's been a case this high profile since the OJ case. It is that serious. And I remember the OJ. It's not no comparison, but I remember the OJ trial. I was glued. Me, my Aunt Judy, we was glued to the TV. We had to watch every single day because there wasn't no way that our people kill somebody like this. No way. Well, anyway, my thing is I had to pull back from the trial a little bit because it was depressing me. Mm-hmm. It was literally affecting my spirit, man. I said, you know what, Kim? You can watch it every other day, just to make sure you're keeping up with everything. But if Mr. Chauvin, if he gets off on this, it's gonna be a price to pay. I know that. I know people are not white people, black people. I will look at the whole police station everywhere differently. Everywhere. I already look at them differently now, but I will totally look at them different. What you guys think?
So I can't watch it every day. I catch glimpses because I have to protect my peace. It's too emotional for me. So I can't even imagine what his actual family is going through. But the pieces I did see this meme today that said, the kind of country you live in when you catch an execution on tape and the trial still lasts on.
Exactly.
Like it was, and then in the comments, like people were like that was a whole murder. It wasn't a whole murder that the whole country witnessed. And even probably across the world, because wasn't they protesting in other countries?
Yes.
The
whole world is watching.
And all this trial, of course, the people hopped in the comments like, "We live in the United States, you dumb fuckers. It's due process. He deserves his day in court." Like nobody saying he shouldn't go to trial, but it shouldn't be this long.
Where's George Floyd's day in court? He took that away from him. So when they come up with that comment, I'm like, wait a minute,
right.
it was
he
more
was
than
judge, jury, and
in
executioner. Exactly, Dale.
But
right.
It's his day in court. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing to me that it's even going this far in court.
Right. To me, he knew that George Floyd was passed. He knew that he had died, but he stayed there that much longer to show the world I'm white. I can get away with it. I am the law. And to me, that's the kicker right there. He deserves the death penalty to me. That's just my opinion. And I don't even believe in the death penalty, but he deserved it. He deserved it.
But then he knew him too, so it wasn't like this was a stranger. They worked together at some point. Yeah, they worked together at some point. So I mean, was there some tension in the workplace, and maybe he was holding a grudge?
It was probably over a woman.
Yeah. I mean, I think maybe he was holding a grudge against of Mr. Floyd. They worked together. So
be real.
Stranger.
He wouldn't even made it to court. He wouldn't even.
You're right.
Exactly.
Maybe I done watched enough TV to know how to be a serial killer, and I'm taking this whole family out.
Allegedly.
Nope. For real.
I said no.
I'm keeping my mouth shut because y'all know what I say.
So look. So Judah Friday say That day of the trial, though, Kim, it was hard. So you're not the only one who. I'm not watching it. Honestly, I'm not watching it. I just can't.
It's terrible.
I
It's
just can't do
terrible.
it.
It's hard. It's hard because you automatically think of your son. That's how I feel. I automatically think of my son. I automatically think of my husband, and it's just like, come on, like why are we even? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even
I mean,
thinking that way.
it was horrible. I mean, just watching it, which I didn't watch all of it, but I mean, people don't even treat dogs in that manner.
Exactly.
Like,
They
I mean,
have
you
more
go to
compassion
jail-
for dogs, for animals than they do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He would
They
go to
wouldn't
jail
dare
3
treat.
times
They
if that
wouldn't
was a
dare
dog.
treat their dog.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine him being on a dog neck.
Now
Like
I will
that.
say that
Imagine him and everybody.
Hey, it's crazy. It's crazy. I like I said, I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it.
sad. It's sad. It's inhumane. It's inhumane. It's sad. And for every non-black race out here, in my opinion, if you can sit here and say that Mr. Chauvin is innocent or he might have pushed it too far, but he was still within his rights, I hate you. I hate you. You are a bigot. You are a racist, and you don't like my people. So, and I don't hate nobody. But if you are out there and you think this way, yeah, I hate you.
Mm.
I hate
So look, so Judy Friday said the children who saw and witnessed this brutality. I mean, it's sad, y'all. It's just
Imagine
sad.
that hate. Does he have any kids?
I think he had one daughter.
Like
Yeah.
imagine growing up with that video on the internet. That's gonna go out almost every year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
Yep. So
I hope they got that baby some therapy.
yeah. Because
Well,
she's
from
going
the
to be
looks
able to
of a lot
see
of
her.
people that was in court, it seems like a lot of people, if they haven't, received therapy, that they do need therapy. I mean, because from what you said on the last show, Kim, that most of the people that testified were in tears. So it seems like to me a lot of the people that witnessed this, if they haven't started getting therapy, they might need to look into it.
Yeah.
The only people that was able to hold themselves together were the professionals. The EMT people, I think there was the fire department that came by one time. They were, and of course the police officers and the trainers, they were able to hold themselves together because they're professionals. But all of the people that was witnesses that was standing and watching it, passersby or whatever, they were in tears.
Yeah.
Because those are regular people. They're not trained to watch something like this. I don't know who is trained to watch somebody, another human being, snuff the life out of someone.
I probably wouldn't have watched it.
Nobody's
have
trained.
watched
Nobody's trained.
If I was there, I
But
would
a
have
killer.
walked away.
So then the question is, because I saw this on a broadcast earlier, a man said that we're going to have to get to the point where we actually step in. And that's easier said than done. So do you feel like if you see somebody and you think they're about to be murdered by the police, that you can actually step in?
Let me tell you what
It
I
Somebody
do.
you don't know.
I can't step in because I love my life and I'm a gun versus me is I don't like bullet holes in me. But I will call the media. I will call Action 9. I will call every newscast. Hey, you need to be here right now. You want the story of a lifetime? You need to come down here right now. I will call the ambulance. I will call the police like they did. They call the police on the police. I will call the next county police. You need to get here because Mecklenburg County ain't doing their job. I will do something. I can't just stand there and have this conversation while you kill this man.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't do it. That's crazy.
I think it depends. I would step in if it was like kids, like children. I have a thing like
Step
now.
in and do what will you step in and do? Because you can't fight them. You gonna kick them?
I'm not
They
gonna
gonna shoot
fight
your
them,
ass.
but I'm gonna have to step in and do something. Don't know directly at that moment, but like if I see them messing with some teenage boys, and let's say we all walking around the store and they get on them and think they stealing, I'm gonna step in. I done seen these boys. I ain't see them steal. I'm calling the police. Now I'm gonna stay there until the police come. Like I can't consciously leave out knowing these black teenagers about to get the police involved in their lives.
We're saying the police, you're calling the police on the police. If it's the police that's doing the wrong.
Yeah, I still
people did that. They called the police on the police.
I wouldn't be able to leave them. I wouldn't be able to just sit back and do nothing. Now, if it was some grown man and it was like real like that's different. Like it was like Floyd, I wouldn't have stepped in with that. That was a big situation. That was a big
well,
limit.
I always carry Big Bertha with me, so if I see something, I'm gonna shoot him up.
You can't shoot the police.
Police shoot us. Police shoot us.
It kind of makes you think that it might come down to being a vigilante. It does kind of make you think it's going to be us against them, because they're not for us. They're not for protecting us.
I was just playing, y'all.
But it does make you think that you almost have to be a vigilante. Like you got to get them before they get you.
So Judy says throw a rock from around the corner.
Right? That makes sense. Mm-hmm.
All right, listen, we got another one.
Or gather people. Like the more people, I don't know. I would try.
They had about 15 witnesses that was watching this thing off and on. It was about 13 to 15 people.
Right.
That's crazy.
So Carlos said, as Bishop said on Juice, it would be 5 dead ninjas instead of 1.
And probably right.
So I mean, it all just depends, man. It just all depends. It's easier said than done that you're gonna jump into something, but all I can see is always having that murder in my head. If I was there looking at it, I would go to sleep at night thinking about this man literally died while I was standing there.
Right.
And what could I have done?
Questioning was there
and what could I have done
different? Right.
That's
and
every single one said that. Every single one. The one that was 18-year-old. She had just turned 18 probably a month or two ago. But she said she prays to George every single night since it happened and begs him to forgive her because she didn't do nothing. She didn't know what to do. She's 18. She was 17 at the time. She said she prays for forgiveness that Mr. George Floyd would. She knew she wanted to do something, but what could she do? And she'll live with that.
That would have been my thing too. I don't like to live with regrets. I don't live with regrets. Like I would definitely. I know I would.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's sad. Terrible.
Yep. So listen, that's the day we living in, and at some point, I think we're taking out our phones now, right? We're taking out our phones and recording it, but at the end of the day,
they still getting off.
So what is your next step? What is the next step that you're gonna do to make sure that someone that's the same shade as you doesn't die?
Right.
What else do you do? So, listen, hey.
Only thing you can do is try to survive. Teach your kids, like.
Yes.
But then you're saying try to survive. But if my son didn't do anything wrong, what is he trying to survive for?
Got to teach him
the world that was created for him. That's the world that was created for him.
There's a different walk for us, and we got to teach our kids early about that. It's different.
It is very different. Here's the thing. I get what you're saying. It's very different. But if my son is just driving while black, he's done absolutely nothing wrong, and you pull him over because maybe the car that he's in, you don't think he can afford it, what did he
Right.
do?
Right.
So now it's like we're making precautions to do things that we shouldn't really have to do. I saw where somebody had made a little tablet that you can actually put out the window. You can just hang it out the window so they don't think you're grabbing for something. We got to go through that measures because of the color of our skin. See, I can't with y'all.
Yeah. While
it's-
white families are having the bees and the birds talk, we having put your
Yeah.
hands on the steering wheel
Put your
talk.
hands on the steering wheel. I need for you, when you get in this car, I need for you to make it back home. That's the talk we're having.
Exactly.
Make it back home.
On how to make it back home.
How to
safe.
make it back home. That's the conversation we're having.
Yeah.
Man. All right, man. Well, Kim, you
And it's
Yep.
rough.
it is rough. It's rough and it's unfair, but
Yeah.
it's what we have to do. What else can we do?
And that's what a lot of people don't realize. A lot of people that is, different ethnic backgrounds, they don't realize that because they don't have to have them type of talks
No.
with their sons. We don't just have to have them talks with our sons. We have to have them talks with our daughters because they're killing our daughters too. It's
Absolutely.
not just the sons.
Right.
Absolutely.
And my thing is, if you are of another ethnic race and you see this happen and you don't have a compassionate bone in your body, I hate you. I do because
Hating
you
people.
can't be a human being. You can't see stuff happen like this and say, "Oh, well, that's not my family," or "Not of my race," or "Do." Come on now.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I mean,
and
it's true.
I guess maybe hate is such a strong word, but I'd rather hate you than kill you.
We're gonna end it. We're gonna end it, man. Oh my God. I cannot with you, man.
You know what I do.
Oh, what's going on? We're going on. Oh God, we gotta move on. Now that it's you, baby. This is you. We've been waiting on you. We gotta get to the next current event, and here he goes. My man, 100
Before I start talking about DMX, I just want to let y'all ladies know I'm hot. This t-shirt is sticking to my stomach. My breast is wet. I just cut the air conditioner on.
Oh my
It's
God.
95 degrees in here.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Okay. All right, so I'm ready. If y'all don't know, last Saturday, DMX OD on some drugs. He's still in a coma. Allegedly. He is
That's not allegedly.
still in a coma. From what I was told, from what I've seen, his lawyer has been lying about his condition. So I really don't even know how he's doing. I don't know if he's pulling through or if he's gonna die or anything. I did read earlier today that they was doing like a brain function test, and his brain function was still the same as it was last week. So I'm praying for you, DMX.
Wow.
Yes. I'm praying for him.
Wow.
I hope you pull through, because I love it when you say, "Hey, yo, Keish."
Okay.
With my dog there.
My dog. Yes.
I'm
Oh,
praying for you. I really do want you to pull through.
yes.
I do. I like his music.
He's
Yes.
been
So do you
struggling.
think
He's been
if
struggling
he
for a while.
pulled through? You think he gonna stop the drugs? He pull through?
Oh,
Oh,
I
dang,
hope
y'all.
so.
No,
Yeah, I
because
ain't
like
got no
that's like
faith in the boy.
it's not
No.
even that really. It's not even that really. It's you know to have a drug addiction is easier said than done to actually knock and quit that habit. So
Yeah.
hopefully if he pulls through, hopefully he'll try to go and get some help. Of course, we're praying for him.
He
Swear,
can't do it alone. He will really need his family. He will
yes,
need it 100% to
Yeah.
help.
yes.
Well,
And
Judy
he
said
might
in
not
the
even.
comments that he's in a vegetative stage right now. And Reggie,
Oh,
he said that last he heard, he was brain dead.
Yeah.
But that was the last update they heard.
yeah. That's what
Yeah.
I heard
Yeah,
as well.
The
because they
lawyer,
ain't really giving up no updates.
no, and the
So
lawyer, they said the lawyer is giving out.
False
Yeah, they
information.
said he doing because remember he came and said that DMX had a heart attack, but they're saying that it was actually a drug overdose. So we don't really know which one it is. And at
Okay.
this point, the lawyer has stopped talking. So I don't know whether the families told him to shut up or whatever. But they said that the Rough Riders, which is the motorcycle gang, he was the Rough Riders, that they came
Right.
up there and they did something outside of the hospital for him. So like Ned said, I mean, we hope he
A
pulled
visual?
through,
Was it like a
but
visual that they did?
yeah,
Was it a visual? Okay.
yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I
see,
mean,
I thought that he um had an overdose, and I was thinking that he had a heart attack due to the overdose.
could have been,
That's what I was thinking happened.
That's
could
how
have
they
been.
made
And
it
then they
seem.
put him in a vegetative state. I know, like we said last time, he was without oxygen for about 30 minutes.
Yep,
That's a long time.
that's a
That's a
long time.
long time
That's a
to be
very
without
long time.
oxygen.
Yeah, it seems like they did try to work as hard as they could to save him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now let me just read this comment. And Carlos says, "Rather you use or not, you're an addict for life. It's a second by second struggle. It's hard on that person and the family." So,
Yeah.
and I don't know if y'all saw it, but I had a video of him actually praying, but I don't know with copyrights if I can really play it. But he said that he started at the age of 14 with his mentor that actually tricked him into doing drugs. He had laced what was supposed to be weed with a drug. So it's crazy, man. And you talking about 14? You started
Yeah,
drugs
that's
at
crazy.
14?
Yeah.
That's
That's a
crazy.
lot.
What's 14? What age is that? I mean, what grade is that? Like 8th grade,
What grade
9th
is that?
grade?
Something like that.
I think it's like the 8th, 6th.
I
Yeah,
wasn't even
7th or
thinking
8th.
about drugs then. Like, not even weed.
Yeah, I think that's about the ninth grade. I think that's about the ninth grade.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
So
And drugs, the way drugs, depending on the type of drugs, some of those drugs can get to you on a cellular level. So let's say he does make it through this and he get through the detox and he gets on a years from now, he can have other health issues because of the drugs.
right.
So
Yeah.
it's gonna be a long road for him, one way or the other.
Yep. It's gonna be
Yeah.
real long.
I met this lady who got a lot of health issues now. And I asked her, like, why you so sickly? Like, what happened? She was like, I was on crack for 15 years. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Hey, don't do
Wow.
drugs. That's our message tonight.
Crack is
Yeah.
whack.
Crack is whack.
Okay.
Yes.
We
yes.
praying for you, DMX.
Oh, yes, we are. Oh, my God. All right,
Yeah,
man.
we're praying for you.
Come on, man. Got to move. Hey, old school, baby. Hey, wait a minute. I didn't get enough of the. Hold on. Hey, that's that old school. Look at here.
Okay.
Dale, it's your time. This is the Stop Acting So Ugly of the edition of the show with Lillian Stovall. What you got for us, Dale?
Yes, need you to stop acting ugly. So for you guys that don't know, last Friday night, it was in Concord, North Carolina. So that's in our area where we live at. There was an employee, an ex-former employee, that took his car and decided to drive through Walmart. He decided to drive up and down the aisles with inside of his car
Oh
in
God.
Walmart.
Oh
Okay,
God.
so I don't know if he was doing extra shopping or whatnot, but anyway, the situation. His name is Lacey Gentry, 32 years old. I'm not
Lacey
quite sure.
Gentry.
Yeah, Gentry. I think that's how
Oh,
you pronounce his last
Gentry.
name. But it seems that he was fired a week before he decided to go and make that trip through Walmart. Now, I don't know if he's having anger management issues or whatnot, but with that case, I just don't understand it, because normally when a person gets fired, they're like, okay, deuces, and they go and draw unemployment.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, that's normally what they do. So this right here was kind of a shock to me that he decided to drive through Walmart. Now look, there's a lot of charges that he got. He's on $100,000 bail. He's being charged with 2 felony counts of assault on a government official, and felony breaking and entering is what he's charged.
Wow.
And that's just to name a few. Yeah, that's him right there. So it looks like to me, either he tired, either he's real tired from that drive through Walmart, or he was on some stuff. I mean, I get it. A lot of us, we work from, we're living paycheck to paycheck. I get it. But to go into the Walmart store and drive through it, that's something new to me.
And what's crazy, that's a good Walmart.
Yes.
That's one of the best Walmarts
I
around
love
here.
that Walmart.
Yes.
That
Like
Walmart,
driving the one on Wilkerson. Driving the Wilkerson Walmart, not the
that
good
Walmart
Walmart.
had the best shopping carts. That Walmart had the Cadillacs of shopping carts.
Mm-hmm. He
Yes,
told
it
us,
does.
I ain't never been in that Walmart.
It's
That was
good.
the best Walmart.
yeah, that was the good one over there by Concord Mills.
Yep.
Walmart
Yes.
over there by Concord Mills. So that was the good one. I've been to that Walmart a few times. But yeah.
So here's my
tore
take on
through
his
it.
story. And Dale, I think this is what happened with Mr. What do you call him? Lacey.
Yeah,
Lacey. Okay, this is what I think what happened. So he's been working at Walmart. He's doing his job. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing, and they fucking with him. Basically,
Right.
you got somebody telling you got one boss telling you to do something, and then you got another boss in your ears. Don't do that. They're pulling you from side to side, and he just said, you know what? Fuck the shit. I'm tired of this. I'm sick of this. I'm running my car through here. Somebody gonna pay.
Somebody pissed him off.
Somebody
No.
did.
Yes.
Because he doesn't even look the type. Look at him. He got an afro. He doesn't even look the type.
That don't even really look like an afro. Look like he kind of like, I don't know, he just woke up out of bed and decided to drive through Walmart. That's what it looked like to me. He just woke up out of bed.
Look at him.
But look,
Yeah.
He got
okay,
an afro.
they got a video. This is what Carlos is saying in the comments. They have a video where he got out of the car. He started to cuss them out, got back in his car, and drove the hell off.
And then came back.
And then he came back, and that's when he ran into the place.
No, he had already run into the place. His car was looking just like that, and he jumped out of the
See,
car.
they've been
and
messing
started
with
cussing
him.
them out.
They've been messing with him. Let me tell y'all something. I treat the CEO, and the janitors the same respect.
Yes.
I don't care. The same, the guy that's homeless on the street, you get the same respect as the CEO of the company that I work for. So miss me with that. They've been messing with bro.
Yeah.
That's why he's stressed. He would have combed his hair, But
Well,
he's
they
stressed.
fired him. They fired him, and he said that other people were they were basically they were slacking. He was taking up for them and taking up their slack, and management was horrible. That's what he said. So that's why he ran
Walmart
through there. What you
So
ain't
say?
got
what? He
no
was fed
room
up.
to
Let
be
me ask
firing
y'all a
nobody.
He was
question.
fed up.
Let me ask y'all a question. Would this be considered road rage?
No.
Ooh, let me think about
No.
Hey,
that.
Okay, there.
here we go. Another person got fired.
Woo! Yes. That's Paul Pierce, a former NBA player, and he worked for ESPN. I'm pretty sure most of y'all heard that he had went live on Instagram. He's at a party, having fun. We drinking, taking shots, got some
Smoking his
strippers with
weed.
us. He's smoking on something. Could be a cigarette, could be, something else. But they said it might be, weed that he's smoking on. Okay, maybe that's weed. Maybe it's a cigarette. But he having
That's
fun.
crazy.
Oh, did y'all see the video?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was having some fun with them flat butt strippers up there.
Worst strippers in the world.
They were flat butt.
The
Yes,
worst strippers
man.
ever.
But
I heard about the one that was twerking.
one of them, I thought she was twerking, and then I got confused. Like, it started off like she was twerking, and then I like kind of faded off. So I was just like, okay, maybe she, decided to stop, not to do it no more. I don't know. But yeah, he had fun with them. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He's a grown ass man. But he put it live for the world to see.
He's a
That's
dummy.
what
And I missed it.
Like, what would make you do that?
Let
Like,
me
you
tell
know
you
what
something.
you do for a living.
Good, and he wasn't thinking right. He maybe got a little too tipsy, and his judgment was flawed a little bit from all the drinking. And he thought that he had a job at Walmart or something like that. So he like so he like what? I'm gonna show everybody the fun that I have. But yeah, putting it on live was probably not the best idea. So ESPN decided to fire him.
They fired his
They like,
ass.
you out. Like you gone.
Bye.
You cut, bye.
Bye.
But my question is, do you guys think that ESPN went a little too far to go as far as firing him, or do you think that that's what he deserved?
Hell no.
I mean,
I
it
don't care
depends.
who you are.
Like, what his contract say. Like, you always got to think about that. You always have to think about what type of job you have. Even if you working for yourself, if you working with, you got to be careful.
Yeah,
Because
you represent the company. You represent the company.
Mm-hmm.
So no, and I'm the last. I would never ever say a black man should lose his job. Black man, I know we all need our jobs, but bruh, you gonna wear this fire because you went live, and you should know by all the other people of all different races that have lost their jobs by saying a racial slur or something could be something way less than what you did. And ESPN is owned by Disney. Come on now. What kind of idiot are you?
And they trying to compare him to Shannon Sharp. Like, there's no comparison. It's two different networks. You don't know what the contract is. Like, it's just, you can't really compare that.
Mm-hmm.
Leave out of it.
Right.
And he didn't have strippers. He wasn't a blunt. He was smoking Black and Mild.
So what's the point?
In your life, in your private life, keep that private. We don't need to know your business. And everybody, why do you want this kind of attention? Why do you want to do this so the world can see? Have your fun. People don't have to see you and what you do. Stupid.
Absolutely.
Just stupid.
And he look like he's old enough to know that. How old is he?
He damn near in his 40s. He
Oh,
damn
like
near in
he's
his
old
40s. Yeah,
Like he know better.
he definitely he knew better, and he got a wife and kids. So I'm pretty sure he's making good money.
But not no
Well,
more.
maybe in his case, 40s is the new 20s.
Listen, I don't know. I don't have no idea, but I know
That's
this was.
crazy.
But you know, they said he meant to go private on his own Instagram page with his own friends. He didn't mean to do it publicly.
He shouldn't even
Nah.
be going live, period.
You shouldn't even be
Right.
going right, man. Right.
Yeah. You shouldn't
Yeah, I
your
agree.
phone
You
should
know
have been
everybody
face
can-
down.
Your so-called friends screen record and send that out.
Yes, they will.
Yeah.
So either way, it was a bad decision, man. It was a bad decision. So
It really was.
it was, and I mean, I hope he get another job. But at the end of the day, ain't nothing we can do about this one. Ain't nothing we can do about this one.
I hate it for you, bro, but maybe this will be a lesson for him. And everybody else that's out there that's thinking that this is a good idea, don't do it. I don't care what
Right.
company you work for, it's going to be a bad idea.
Right. All right. So listen, we're gonna wrap this one up.
Marlon said that a porn company offered him a job.
A what?
Huh.
Did you hear me?
A porn company.
Marlon said a porn company offered him a job.
But Carlos said he don't need the money, which technically I think this was just something for him to do after retirement, because Paul Pierce, he played for the NBA, so he has good money. Not like he broke now. We ain't gonna play him like that. But I think this was something that he enjoyed doing, and I kind of hate that it happened that way for him.
Yeah,
It is what it
me
is.
too.
It is what it is. Hopefully,
It sets a bad example. It really does.
yeah,
Right.
it does.
I got one thing to say. Paul Pierce, my grandma would tell you, stop acting ugly.
Pretty much.
Ugly.
She's gonna ring a hole in you. And you don't want her to ring
Right.
a hole in you.
You do not want that hole in you.
On
All
the
right, man.
south meat.
All right, listen. We come to the end of the show. We gotta wrap it up. Who gonna go first? This is the wine of the week. Who's going first to give the review on the wine? Who's going first?
I'm back.
I go.
Okay, go.
You got just in time too.
So
All right.
I
Say
get
good
this
things,
wine.
Chris.
I say this wine probably about a 5,
Mm.
a 4.5, 5.
Wow.
I had to add a little Hennessy in there and mix it a little bit. If not, I wasn't gonna be no good.
Wow.
God.
Wow. All right, Kim,
You
what you
got
think?
an addiction.
Well, this is the last little bit of the wine right here, and I'm gonna be honest with you. This wine is whack. Ooh, this is the weakest Kool-Aid. I mean, this it's worse than a wine cooler. That's how light it is. This
Oh
wine
my
is
God.
whack. I'm gonna give it a -1.
Oh
ain't
my!
no wine.
Wait a minute. We ain't never scored that low. Now, wait a minute.
What you
Ooh,
got?
I can't
A
wait
negative
till it's
one.
your turn.
Yeah.
Come on now. Come on
Don't
now.
you got a little buzz? You drunk the whole bottle. You don't have a little buzz?
I was thirsty. I ain't got no buzz.
Okay.
You have to put Hennessy in it. So at least I'm being honest. This
Okay.
is Kool-Aid.
I'm gonna go next.
This is what they serve at church doing communion.
Oh,
Mm,
listen. I'm gonna go next. This wine is very, very good, but it is very, very weak. I added some Grey Goose to mine. I did add Grey Goose. Okay.
Ooh, y'all the most shit talking this.
But I like the wine itself, if I was just chilling around and, didn't want to really do anything like, big, I would sip on this wine. I give this wine a 7. I think it tastes great.
What?
Yeah, I think it tastes great. What you got, Dale? What you got?
This wine is a waste of time.
Oh,
That's my cuz. That's my people right there. Honest.
I'm just gonna keep it real. This wine is a waste of time. 5%. It's like a soda pop. It
You want
tastes
some of
like,
this Henny?
I think you probably could
Right.
get a better buzz from a soda pop than this. Now,
Okay.
don't get me wrong. The flavor, it tastes really good. It tastes good.
it
But I
does.
would never buy this. I would never buy it again because it's like pointless. It's like what's the point of drinking wine if it does absolutely nothing? Like what's the point? So I'm gonna give
Wow.
it. I'm gonna stop talking junk about it, and I'm gonna give it a good score. Oh Lord Jesus, I'm gonna have to say about a 1. I'm giving it a strong 1. I'm giving it a strong.
At least
and
Okay.
I'm only
Okay.
giving it 1 because it tastes.
That's not a
I'm
new.
not
That's
giving
not
it
a
one
good
for that.
score.
But
I'm next.
are you sure it's wine? Are you sure that this is wine?
It's wine.
It came from Total Wine, but I think this like soda pop.
Okay. All right.
That's all I can say about that.
Netta, this was your choice of wine this week. So you get the last go. What you think?
So
Oh
I'm
Lord.
assuming y'all giving me all these bad reviews because I ain't never got nothing nice to say about other wines. It's cool. It's cool. Hey, this my baby. Look, I opened up the bottle at 6:30.
Ma, you gotta roll on the table.
Everybody go.
Wow.
I mean, everybody drunk it.
Ain't
This
nobody
my
got
baby right
nothing.
here.
It
It's
does
just
happen.
Kool-Aid.
It's Kool-Aid.
This my baby.
Uh,
Look in. I give it a
Ain't
100.
nothing in there. It's gone. It's gone. It's Kool-Aid.
Everybody. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
100.
Netta, what do you give it?
100.
I don't recommend this wine for people who actually want to get a buzz. I don't recommend it. I just don't recommend
I
it.
recommend it. If you got friends over, wait, hold on. If you got friends over and you don't want to give your good wine out, you can give this out. But this is really good. This is the good shit.
They'll get mad at you.
Look,
They're gonna get mad.
5%. It's only 5% alcohol in it.
I think
Okay.
Red Bull's got about 6 or 7%, right?
I like
the
it.
day I needed
It's
to add some
good.
Henny up in there.
Yeah, I had to add to it.
I added some more wine in mine. I added that Snoop Dogg wine in there, and I didn't.
Ew.
Hold on, wait a minute.
I had to.
Y'all always
It was just a little
adding
too weak.
liquor to y'all wine.
You know
I
what
don't.
it tastes like.
Tanya, you always drinking that barefoot and putting the goose in there.
That's like 5%.
No,
That's
No.
5%.
No.
Got to put the cork
I
on, so y'all
cannot
mess it
drink
up.
liquor like that. So I can't put Grey Goose in my wine. I can't drink liquor like that. So it's already got to come with it, because I just can't do it. If you can't give me a wine that's 12%, then I just rather pass.
All right, y'all, listen. We over our time. We over our time.
this is good.
We over
I
our time.
recommend
We over
it.
our time. Come
Yeah.
on. Put your glasses up if you got any left.
This
Hey.
lips.
Don't be scared.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. Thank y'all
Wait,
for
hold
watching.
on. Wait, no, don't end it.
Wait.
What's up? What's up?
You gotta subscribe.
Everybody, don't forget to join us tomorrow for our couples karaoke.
I am all thrown out.
Yes. Couples
Couples
karaoke is tomorrow.
is
And I'm
tomorrow.
gonna win. Me and Borland's gonna win.
Yes.
Join us tomorrow.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win.
Okay, Nat, for our viewers, please don't forget to share and like. And then for our YouTube viewers, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Thanks in advance.
We out.
All right, let's get to the music.